Argue with the Facts podcast. It's Pacers Knicks game four. It's the only game we're going to talk about today. I meant to get this up last night, but things got in the way. Also, I kind of just wanted to enjoy the victory. I try to be as unbiased as I can on here, but as you guys know, I am a Pacers fan. The Pacers are one win away from the NBA Finals. Game five's tomorrow night, Thursday night. They can clinch it. We'll wish they will play on Friday because, as you guys know, or if you don't know, I'm going to friend's graduation on Thursday. Uh, by the time it gets done, I'll probably be able to catch the second half, but not the first half, maybe. But we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I'll be somewhere in a restaurant watching it and see them clinch it or something. But let's talk about the game. Pacers win 130 to 121. They're one win away. Uh, this game, it was a great start for Indiana. To me, where this game was decided was the end of quarters, where I believe it was tied at 35 at a point. And I believe the Pacers went on an 8-0 run. I think in the second quarter, it's tied at 64. And then the Pacers hit a 5-0 run. Then they come out the half. They hit them with 7-0 run. They come up 12, go up 12. I This game was extremely physical. A lot of free throws were shot in this game. Pacers shot it well for majority of the game. How I can't believe we're almost 2 minutes in. I haven't talked about him yet. Halliburton, Tyrese Halliburton, 32, 12, 15, no turnovers. Also had 4 steals, but people try to tell me he's not a superstar. Yeah, Stephen A. Uh, he was massive. He was big time. He got off to a hot start, but to have, first of all, he's the leading rebounder, which, if you're a big, come on now. And then he has 15 assists. And it's not like he's not taking risks. He's making very risky passes. He was incredible. Pascal Siakam had the quietest 30 you'll ever see. Back to Matt. I said Mathurin, the minutes he got should have went to TJ or something to that effect. In the last time I talked about game three, and how if I'm Rick, I don't know if I played Mathurin. He stepped up to the call. He stepped up. He had 20 in 12 minutes. Played well, cut well, uh, really took good shots, got to the rim, hit a mid range to give go. He had a big time impact. Neesmith on the bum ankle, he had 16. He played well. The guy who really didn't play all that well was Nimhard. He had 3 points. He needs to get his act together. But in terms of the Pacers side, will shoot 40% at three, 13 to 32. You shoot 52%. You score 130 points. I talked about it. I said if the game is one, the Knicks have to keep the game 100 to 105 because I believe if it gets over 110, Pacers win. That's what happened. That's what happened. If you look at all the games the Pacers have won here in this series, you look at the games 138, 135, 114, 109, 130, 121. The game they lost, they scored 100. You have to keep it within the 105 to 110 realm if you want to have a chance. Knicks didn't do that. Knicks weren't good defensively. Knicks were sloppy, turning the ball over. I think they had. I'll have to go in here and see. I think when I saw on the TNT broadcast, it might have been what 16, 17 turnovers. Like that just that just can't happen if you're the Knicks and you're turning it over and the Pacers are getting buckets off their turnovers. Yeah, they have 17 turnovers. So that can't happen either. In terms of individual performances, I thought Towns was okay. I thought defensively hurts. I thought Anunoby was good. He was decent. I thought Mikal Bridges was decent. But Brunson, here's the thing with Jalen Brunson, like Halliburton outplayed him. Halliburton had 32 and Brunson had 31. Yes, Halliburton had 32, but he did other things. He was rebounding, he was deflecting, he was assisting, and he wasn't turning the ball over. Again, Brunson, 3 turnovers, didn't have as many assists, wasn't as active on the defensive end. Like, you get what I'm saying. So, look, in Brunson in the fourth quarter, he had 2 points and 1 assist. He had 2 points and 1 assist. And also, what I'm getting tired of seeing on most social media is everybody blaming Josh Hart when the Knicks lose. Why does Josh Hart get the blame? And then we're talking about fire tips as well, which I'll save that for another day. Look, I get it. Josh Hart has not been over the moon fantastic. But to say every time they lose, it's on Josh Hart. Josh Hart is the reason y'all even have reason why y'all even are going back to New York. Him and Cat. And he was phenomenal in game 3. And oh well, he's a score. He doesn't space the floor as well. Okay, yeah, but if I'm looking at him shooting in these playoffs, and I'm like, he's been pretty good from 3. The issue is the Knicks built a team. Even last night, he has 12 points and 11 rebounds, but we're blaming Josh Hart. Now, he had 5 turnovers, which that's not great, but we're blaming Josh Hart for everything. Like, yo, man, we can't continue to do this. Like, he's shooting 40% in the postseason. He's averaging 12, 9, and 5. But Josh Hart is the reason you're losing. No, the reason you lost last night because A, the Pacers were the better team, and B, your 2 stars got outplayed by Halliburton and Siakam. That's what happened. You can complain about the rest all you want. I thought it was bad on both sides. The Knicks were outplayed. That's what it comes down to. They were outplayed. It should be 2-2 right now, but it's 3-1. So the Knicks are got to find a way to get game 5. The Knicks are going to have to not turn the ball over, be better there. Got to be better on their screen and rolls. They have the Pacers play with such a great pace that the Knicks, I think they just struggle to get back on transition. They get tired, man. Quick. Now, Towns with the knee, that's going to be quick. That's going to be interesting. Look, they're going to have to be better defensively. I told you. The key, 100, 105. You got to keep it between 100 105. If you don't, that's probably going to be an L. You have to keep them to that. Anything over, you're going to lose. If you keep it under, you're going to win, obviously. That's what they're going to have to do. Pacers, they've been great on the road. Can they close it out? They're going to need Halliburton to be great. They're going to need Siakam to kind of do what he's done in 2 of the past 3 games. Going to need Nesmith not to be prime Klay Thompson, but play well. They're going to need Turner to play well. If I was betting on it, I'd bet the Knicks win game 5, but I'm not even sure about that. But I'll say this, if the Knicks turn the ball over and are better in their pick and roll defense, they're going to lose. Even on the last shot Obi hit to dagger it, there was just a miscommunication, and it was a nice set by Rick. And Toppin, he hit the 3 against his former team. And Toppin was in the game because Turner fouled out. And the Patriots here, they're 1 win away from their first finals in 2.5 decades. This 2.5, 25 years they haven't been there. And on Thursday, they have a chance to get back to a place that they've only been in terms of the NBA, once? That's incredible. Knicks are gonna have to find a way to try to force a game 6. Try to force a game 6. You can't lose 3 straight at the Garden. All right, that has been my reaction to Pacers and Knicks. Pacers up 3-1. Pacers looking to close it out on Thursday. Won't be a pot on Thursday, obviously. Maybe there will be a reaction. It kind of depends on where I am, what I'm doing. Did I get to see all of it? All right. See you guys.